Warm welcome from me, Bill Leslie, and alongside me, Tony Gale from the Emirates Stadium, the home of Arsenal. What a stage this is, a wonderful, modern, state-of-the-art stadium, but the Emirates isn't quite the home to Arsenal that Highbury was. The Gunners, in terms of results, coming to terms with the new home, which is just a few hundred yards from where Highbury once stood. Thierry Henry, William Gallas and Freddie Ljungberg all unlikely to play again this year. Defender Emmanuel Adebayor joins them due to an ankle problem, so Justin Hoyt returns at the back. Thomas Radzicki is back after 4 games out, and after coming off the bench to haul Arsenal back into the match here against Portsmouth last weekend, Emmanuel Adebayor starts alongside Robin van Persie. Rovers have to make do without their top scorer Benny McCarthy, who's suspended. That after his 5th yellow card of the season at Reading last week. The striking responsibilities will fall then onto the shoulders of Shabani Nonda, on loan for the season from Roma. Winning impressively at the Emirates, but when they go behind it becomes a struggle, and an early decision for the referee to make, and he's given a penalty kick. Bentley brought down by Toure, and Blackburn Rovers, who haven't scored a penalty yet this season, have one here at the Emirates.
Well, you can see out of position Toure.
It's Nonda, it's 1-0 Blackburn Rovers, and Arsenal trail yet again at the Emirates.
Well, here we go again, conceding early goals at the Emirates, and it's really put Arsenal's backs up against the wall. Little stuff.
Doesn't usually happen that quickly, though. Here's Emmanuel Adebayor. Gael Clichy sees a sighter of goal. Still looking for his first for Arsenal, but fires over.
Fires over, and
Adebayor, terrific touch to take him away from Todd. Arsenal with a way back in, Van Persie fires over.
Great break from Arsenal. Adebayor down that left-hand side, and then Van Persie just slightly gone beyond the near post. That was the key to this one.
Radzicki with the corner. Toure so close to making amends. Glances off the crossbar. The centre-halves are forward. Adebayor in there as well. And the captain gets Arsenal back on level terms. Gilberto, it's his best ever scoring season, and he has another for Arsenal.
Well, he sometimes gets some stick from this Arsenal crowd, and I think it's a little unfair.
Who certainly looks in the mood to impress on his return to North London. But what a challenge back by Adebayor. He's fuming. He thinks he won the ball, and it certainly from here looked like he had.
He's got that great upper body strength that really shakes you off the ball quite easily and can make you look silly.
Here's Bentley, goes for another spectacular, and it took Jens Lehmann to tip it wide.
Oh, he's flying, isn't he, David Bentley? That was a super strike. Turn Toure, half volley, difficult skill with his wrong foot.
Still Emmanuel Adebayor, and a free kick awarded.
Well, he's got to be careful. It's another lunge after he miscontrols the ball, running at pace, and he's so tricky, but it's another foul.
Shabani Nonda has got away from Toure here. Goes for the early shot in as Toure came across, and it's behind for a corner.
Well, again, a little bit of naivety from defenders trying to nip round the wrong side, complaining that they've been fouled. Nonda in the end.
Adebayor quickly on towards Alexander Hleb. Hleb for Arsenal, surely! 2-1. Alexander Hleb sees Arsenal come from behind and take the lead.
Wonderful vision from Adebayor. Ball rolled into his feet from Fabregas. Look at that, just helping it round the corner. Such quick feet. Commits the defender Andy Todd to Hleb as he goes through. And he's another one with great close control. See, a lovely little flick from Adebayor. Look at this for Neil Round on the cover. He's last man. He upends him. Well, is that a red card for me? I haven't seen a yellow or a red or anything come out yet, but he's last man and it's a foul. If he's lucky, he stays on the pitch.
And Adebayor scores his 3-1 to Arsenal. And now cross, the bounce favours David Bentley, and Adebayor might just find himself in the book here. I think that's probably one challenge too many.
Well, he was always chasing back like a lunatic, wasn't he? He'd lost the ball initially.
Hleb making the run, lovely ball by Thomas Radzicki. Hleb, can he finish for his second? Look to lead into the path of Robin van Persie, and it's deflected behind.
Well, why not shoot, for heaven's sake? He's done everything right. He's just got to come inside. He's just got to pull the trigger here. He's looking to pass it from 8 or 9 yards out.
Gray. Pedersen underneath it. It's well attacked by Emerton. Blackburn corner.
Well, that's what they'll try to do. Just get down the flanks and then try and isolate Emerton on the far post again.
Robbie Savage. It's a good ball to pick out David Bentley, who still has plenty of work to do. Bentley goes for the early shot, and yet again foiled by Jens Lehmann. Little bit of a duel those two are having.
Well, that's a save from the half volley with the left foot, and a save from this one cutting in on his right.
Pedersen. Here's Shabani Nonda, went for the early shot.
Well, again, Bill, you know, I know he doesn't finish very well, Nonda, but it's a flick on from Pedersen, and Giroud's a kip. Faster kip. Look, wrong side of his player again.
After a stuttering start, Arsenal found their rhythm and then some. Adebayor from the penalty spot to ensure that Arsenal lead at half-time against Blackburn by 3-1. Van Persie has continued his run. Now Rosicky. Fabregas. Are Arsenal being too intricate? Gilberto. Fabregas deflected and wide.
Good strike. A little bit fortunate the way it broke back for Arsenal. Just playing around on the edge of the area, trying to get someone free for a shot. You can see just catching the stanchion behind the goal.
Fabregas. Slid into Robin Van Persie, who went for power.
Well, I swear that Fabregas can find a needle in a haystack. Look at that pass. Slid into Van Persie. Lovely bit of control with that lovely first.
Every game between now and the end of the season, and hope that the others slip up. Brett Emerton, that's a good ball in. And Blackburn Rovers denied by the woodwork, but not denied for long. Shabani Nonda has hooked it in, and despite Arsenal's dominance, the scoreline reads Arsenal 3, Blackburn 2.
It's a wonderful move.
Here comes Brett Emerton. Nonda, he's on a hat-trick, remember. Stabbed in by Morten Gamst Pedersen, and Lehmann has to make a good save.
Well, who'd have believed it? They're hanging on. Rovers pushing them back. They're guilty of being too far back in their own penalty area. 50-50 chance who it lands to.
Counter. They need another goal to settle the nerves. Emmanuel Adebayor, Van Persie in space in the penalty area. He's put it over.
He does extremely well to pick him out. But that is very, very difficult to control from Van Persie. Plenty of pace on the cross. Just pops up on the ball.
Now Robin Van Persie. Still Van Persie. Can he get another goal against Blackburn? Oh, what a goal with which to win it! Robin Van Persie. And finally Arsenal should have put this game to bed. 4-2 they lead.
Well, that will be it. And he turns his...
Flamini. Adebayor. Still Adebayor. Maybe Arsenal aren't finished yet. Van Persie! 5-2.
Wonderful football. Absolutely wonderful football. And if you commit players to attack, you chase a game, you get punished. Adebayor involved again. Fabregas setting up.
Lovely work by Cesc Fabregas. Oh, it's terrific. Fabregas. And it's 6. Arsenal have turned it on for Christmas and lit up the Emirates. What an afternoon for them.
Oh, absolutely wonderful. Cesc Fabregas, Robbie Savage, nutmegged in the corner. Wonderful skill.
A giant cheer around the Emirates and an enormous dose of Christmas cheer here on a wonderfully entertaining afternoon in North London. 2 for Van Persie and 1 for Flamini. It's been a privilege to watch this one. Arsenal 6, Blackburn Rovers 2.